My name's Hunter Weldon. I play D-line here for the football team. I'm a med bio pre-PA major with a minor in health medicine society. It was really my dad that kind of got me interested in football, and him and I built a pretty strong connection off of it. It built a lot of pride and self-esteem within that. My parents have helped me tremendously throughout my years of playing football, between being my backbone of support and always being there in the stands to root me on. I do feel the same type of pride that I did in my Pop Warner days as I do now as a collegiate athlete. A big reason I ended up stepping away was just the lack of having my family near me. I mean, I grew up very close with my family. The pressure really hit me. One of the strongest emotions I was genuinely feeling that I didn't expect was the feeling of being lost. Everybody says you go to college, you find yourself. Being on a sports team is great. I felt different in this fact that I didn't know who I was anymore at that point. I realized that it was about being vulnerable enough to take a step back, to take 2 steps forward. So with football, it gives you a sense of pride, motivation, and self-determination. Without that, I feel like I could have fallen down a deep rabbit hole of slacking in a lot of things that I don't want to be put on my shoulders. There was a pressure of, okay, what is my identity? I identified myself as a football player, and now without that, I was kind of struggling to see where I belong. While I wasn't at practice, I was in my dorm a lot, just trying to figure out my life. Both my roommates were on the team at the time, and so I literally had nobody except myself, and I would just sit there and just reminisce on what could have been. The gym was really the only spot that I felt safe enough to escape to just get out of the mental trap that I was in. The challenge was never always about like the physical strength, it was always about the mental challenge. And so I knew I had to work harder mentally to get back to that state of I can do this, rather than it was, okay, let me hit the sled or push the barbell up. If I wasn't able to overcome all my obstacles that I did go through, I knew that would be the last time I'd be able to see my parents cheer me on from the stands. The burden of wanting to come back was always there, I always loved the sport. I never wanted to leave it. I would definitely say it did feel like a race. Having that time off obviously, put me behind from the guys that have been working for this. I definitely did feel like I was going against the clock. One of the doubts I had towards being able to return was kind of the fact I left the family. The team is a family. We all work through blood, sweat, and tears. I made the decision to leave, and I know the coaches had no obligations to make me be able to come back on the team. It's one thing, leaving the team, and so you have to re-earn all the trust you had before. So when I walked back into coach's office, basically I was shaking. I didn't know what to expect because it decides if I'm going to be back on the team or if I'm not. As soon as I walked in, I could tell that it was going to be a good conversation based off the grin on his face. Right from there, we just went at it with the details and logistics and made our plan. I looked up in the stands, I saw thousands of people, and I just saw my parents right there holding up their sign with my name on it, just cheering for me, and that was a very prideful moment that I'm meant to do this, and this is my job, and I'm here because I earned it.